I'd like to show you how progress updating and reporting works in Intacct. So you'll notice some of these earlier tasks are grayed out, showing that they're completed. We don't see this date line here, so we can go to our display options and allow our lock line to appear. And so the way this lock line works is anything within this blue shaded area that gets delayed, it's going to ask for delay reasons on it. So it's basically like our working area. I'm actually drag this back to actually, I won't lock the progress just yet, to this shorter period of time. If I tap on this framing task, you'll notice we have this ability to track handoffs. So handoffs are really the lifeblood of a project. Does one trade hand off cleanly to the next trade? And so the trade that's completing the work, the framer, they'd tap done, and it'll automatically log who it was that said it was done. And that person that said it was done can even put their own comments if they so choose. The next party is going to tap received, and they may say, it was a little messy, whatever they want to say about that area. And then someone from the general contractor side or whoever's approving it would say, yes, that was a clean handoff. And as soon as those three marks are checked, that task turns gray. I'm going to jump down to this task right here and do the same. Let's say, sure, this was another clean operation, work complete. And well, let's say we look at this task here, and it just happens to go a little bit longer. So this goes maybe 4 days, 5 days, and it'll give us the option whether to overlap the next task or to push it out. For this case, let's push it out. I'm going to choose a reason for it. Let's say it was a failed inspection. I can put any additional notes in there to explain kind of what happened, and those notes will show up on the log. Let's see. I'm just going to type inspection issues. I hit save here. You'll notice now that task pushes out. This other one drops to another row to be able to display both of them. You can always toggle that to still show on one row if we wish with the multi-row feature. But that delay reason has been logged. But let's say I'll jump back in time here and take away that issue. But you know what? I'll bring it back and say this time it's just going to. Sorry, that wasn't overlap I did before. I'm just going to shove out the next tasks and blame it this time on material issue. Hit save. And notice now it's pushing the remainder of those tasks out. So you have that option to delay the subsequent tasks or to overlap them. Either case is going to ask for a delay reason. And once I go to lock my progress, it'll bring all that up to date. Notice I didn't say that these ones had clean handoffs. So our clean handoff percentage overall is down to 50%, which is not good. You notice this has logged that those handoffs weren't clean. You can unlock status. I'm not going to do so in this case, but if you ever do make mistakes and wish to go back on that. Now let's jump into our reports and see how this shows up. So it's going to show us cumulative and week to week. Where our percent clean handoffs are, and then it shows which tasks were the offenders. So you can see directly on this list exactly what went wrong. You can also see variance by task. This is unique to tact planning because we have repetitive tasks that happen over and over again from area to area, and now you can see which of those repetitive tact tasks were the offenders on each week, and you can even see those notes that we typed up. That pertain to those particular issues. And then we have variance by reason. And so this is this doesn't take into account the particular tasks, but the particular reasons for delays on those weeks. So you'd be able to see trends here if it was like some weather issues or things like that occurred on those days. But that's a really basic rough go at statusing and delay reasons in Intacct.